Gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Gold Coast Koalas, Australia's first ever Division I college football program. And honestly, this shouldn't be that shocking. There are tons of Australians in the NFL, and I won't lie, they're mainly punters. But Jordan Mailata, absolute stud, Australian. But today, we're focused on the Gold Coast Koalas, a 1.5-star program who found a way to sneak into the Sun Belt Conference. Now, the Gold Coast Koalas are an 80 overall, but there's one problem. EA's team builder is not very good, to put it simply, and they give you the same default lineup every single time you build a team. So rather than showing you the same plays every time I make my own roster, I've got a better idea. We're gonna sim 4 years into the future, and that's where we'll start this rebuild with a fresh roster of players for better or for worse. We're gonna fly all the way from Australia to Texas for our September game here, but outside of that, we're in the Sun Belt. So we'll be taking on teams like Arkansas State, Texas State, South Alabama, Southern Mississippi. It should be a nice landing spot for Australia's first D1 college football program. All things considered, though, I'm really excited for this rebuild. We've got the classic black home jerseys and the classic white away jerseys. But if we're gonna be the first program, we kind of had to make a splash. Our alternates are this beautiful black and green. Looks a little bit like Marshall, I'm not gonna lie. But the best jersey, by far, the eucalyptus. Come on, man. Tell me that's not a banger. And honestly, the koalas versus the pandas is a matchup I'd love to see. But let's sim 4 years in the future, reset our lineup entirely, and get ready to bring the Gold Coast Koalas a national championship. 2025 Heisman watch, though? Look at Jet Moore. Look at our senior wide receiver. He is 3rd in the preseason Heisman rankings. I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's a 95 overall 5-star, although his deal breaker is playing time, because like all wide receivers, he's a gigantic diva. Sounds about right. Oh my God. We went to the national championship in the 2nd year. Dude, I literally have spent like 11, 12 hours of my life trying to get a team into the national championship, and I just simmed 2 seasons, and the 11 seed Gold Coast Koalas beat Alabama, they beat Ohio State, and then they lost to Michigan. What on earth is going on? Dude, you couldn't, like, it's actually so depressing. That's so depressing. Dude, Marlowe threw 53 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. What is going on? Oh my God, this kid had 23 touchdowns. All right, guys, keep it up, actually, because when I take over, I would love a cakewalk. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm literally gonna live in the shadow of my fully simmed 2nd year. Actually, no. I take that back. We went 14-2. We lost the natty. I'm gonna go 15-1 and win the natty. I'm gonna one up it. All right, gentlemen, it's time to rebuild. We're 4 years in the future, and the koalas have been dominant. We're up to a 2.5-star program. We're an 87 overall. I don't think we can play in the Sun Belt anymore. I think we proved that the Australians can play good football without any of my guidance. I think we need to become a Big Ten team or maybe an SEC team. All right, I got to make custom conferences, but we went 4-8 this season, which is our worst season by far. So right now we're in the Sun Belt as an 84 overall, which puts us at the top of the Sun Belt for sure. It would put us near the bottom of the SEC. So I think the SEC is too tough. We could be one of 3 teams in the Pac-12. Mountain West kind of makes sense, but not enough competition. Technically, we should be an independent. I think that makes the most sense. But honestly, I think we have a perfect spot in the Big 12. Most Big 12 teams are anywhere from 80 to 85 overall. This is where we should be. The Gold Coast Koalas are just a little bit too good for the Sun Belt. We're moving to the Big 12. We'll be playing teams like Arizona, Arizona State, BYU, Colorado, Oklahoma State, Utah, Texas Tech. Oh, this could be fun. All right, it's preseason 2029. Let's take a look at our roster. Let's determine who the starters are going to be and how we're going to build this team. So we kick off this season as an 81 overall. We somehow had a flash at a national championship, but we kind of fallen off since. Our best player is Mitch John, a redshirt senior running back, which I do love. I always love my running backs. Number 20 with good speed and acceleration, solid elusiveness, nothing too crazy. Our next best player is Rudy Everett, an 87 overall middle linebacker. That's a big boy. His stats are maxed out, so hopefully the rest of this season he'll grab some physical abilities. So some really solid offensive linemen: Pilgrim, Hook, Iverson, Robert. We've got James Holmberg. He kind of looks like an Australian, bro. He's got the flow. He's got the stash. 6'2" deep threat wide receiver. You are perfect for the Gold Coast Koalas. Ooh. I sorted by speed. Look who we got. Tobias Heath, a 99 speed, 96 excel junior wide receiver, bro. I got to get this kid in a position to catch some footballs. His stats are maxed, at least his ratings, but his physical abilities are not maxed. He can definitely get more. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. He's got 16 skill points. This guy's as good as he can get. Dang, that actually sucks low-key. He's still 99 speed though, so he's really, really good. So what's our wide receiver room look like? We got Holmberg, we got Heath, and we got Columbus. I honestly really like our wide receiver room. We've got a lot of speed. Tight ends, okay. We have got to recruit a good tight end. I love a good tight end. Our senior redshirt tight end is a 70 overall. You played 5 years with this program and you're a 70 overall. That's disappointing. Left tackle is not good, but he's a redshirt freshman, which I do like. So he'll be able to progress. Left guard looks great. Center looks great. Right guard looks great. Right tackle looks great. Huge. Looks like our defensive line's not the best. Could definitely recruit there. Outside linebacker is a redshirt freshman. Our stud middle linebacker and a great outside linebacker. Corners definitely leave a little bit to be desired. But Yoshevich here is a redshirt freshman. Ooh, look at Crosby. 95 speed, 88 excel, so low overall. Free safety's really solid. Strong safety, not so much. Okay. I think our main points of focus, gotta recruit a tight end. I mean, we absolutely have to. I think the most important thing to look out here is our quarterback room. Interesting options here. We have two really fast scramblers, Jelani Breeze and Peter Childress, or we have Frederick Rowe, the improviser, a redshirt freshman who's our highest overall quarterback. So all of our quarterbacks are very young. He's out of East Texas. He definitely has a lot to improve here. Can improve accuracy, elusiveness, power, IQ, quickness, and then grab some physical abilities as well. I actually really like this guy. As a redshirt freshman, still having a good ceiling. He's not going to turn into a 99 overall, but he's got a good ceiling. I got to assume that's our guy. Yeah, Jelani Breeze is the scrambler, but his quickness is already maxed out. Peter Childress. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dude, Peter Childress can still get 2 points in quickness. He can still get 4 points in accuracy. His deep throw accuracy is really bad right now, though. This guy has a chance to be really good. He's already a redshirt freshman, though. I don't know. It's going to be a tough decision. I'm going to let Frederick Rowe be the starter this season, though. We got Louis Rush. Okay, if we're going to be an Australian team, at the very least, we need a good kicker and punter. It only makes sense. So I have to recruit a better kicker. Having a 57 overall kicker is actually makes me so mad. Dude, kickers in this game shank everything too. We got to get a good kicker. All right, gentlemen, our first game of the season and our first game in the Big 12 is against the Buffalo Bulls. We do have an overall advantage. We're an 81, they're a 77. And our impact player is the best player on our team, Mitch John, the redshirt senior running back. One of my favorite recruits right now is Imani Eboigbe. Come on, man. He's clearly not Australian. Well, maybe he is actually. A 3-star gem outside linebacker who is already interested in the Gold Coast Koalas. I'm gonna stay on this kid. And then, of course, I'm focusing a lot of attention on tight end. Here's Dwayne Pounds. Dwayne Pounds, your mother. 6'4", 254 possession tight end. I said tight end was super important. This is a 3-star gem. We gotta get this kid. But importantly, we've done a lot of talking. Let's go play our first game. We're hosting Buffalo. They gotta fly all the way to Australia. Although I'm sure the weather's nicer on the Gold Coast. I guess it depends when you play. As much as I want to rock the home uniforms, I think I'm gonna start with alts, and I'm gonna save the eucalyptus for a big game. Buffalo's in their all whites. This will work perfectly. Overall advantage. And for my offensive playbook, I'm actually gonna try out Michigan State. Now, for the past 4 seasons, Gold Coast's been running Air Raid. I love Air Raid. It's a great simulation playbook, but our best player right now is Mitch John. We've got redshirt freshman quarterbacks, and we've got a great offensive line. Michigan State's pro-style offense is kind of catered to handing the football off, and I think that'll work in our favor here. And it's raining on the Gold Coast. It's raining on the Gold Coast. 3rd and 5. It's a draw. And I can't get to the running back. But Quincy Kiki just laid the hammer. All right, 1st and 10. The Bulls are in the red zone. I'm on Everett, our star middle linebacker. Buffalo's passing. He's flushed out, and he's sacked. Koalas get home. Dude, this team is actually so sick. 2nd and 18. The crowd's getting loud. What do we got, Everett? What do we got? He's got to throw it away. They got nothing. 3rd and 18. Big stop, big stop, big stop. What do we got, Koalas? Let's start this season out right. We were 4 and 8 last season. But TJ Leichensteiger, he's got to be German, right? Oh, Leichensteiger just got home. And Crosby. We got our own little Mad Max Crosby here. Let's see if he can block a kick, right? Why not try? Can't get home, but what did I say about kickers? Dude, I swear, if there's a kick on a hash, They're like 50-50 to completely miss it. That is a great stop for the Koalas. All right, Buffalo's had all the possession time, but they've got no points to show for it. Let's get this ball to Mitch John, the best player on this lineup. We're gonna go stretch left side, hold those blocks, and Mitch John just barely is able to pick that up. Nice work. All right, the Bulls have seen a lot of run plays on this drive. We're gonna hit them with play action. See if we can hit that senior tight end for a touchdown. Eifler! And that is why you're a 70 overall as a senior, because how do you not make that a touchdown, you fraud? Doesn't even matter. We're giving this to Mitch John. First and goal on the inch-yard line, and Mitch John! He's gonna make it easy behind that awesome dude. We've got like 83 overalls at every position except left tackle. Really proud of that offensive line. Take 7 points here. And we gotta stop the Bulls once again. In the red zone, first and goal is at a handoff. Sure is. Sure is. Get out there, Everett! Oh, what a play. Dude, Everett and Quincy Kiki are putting up numbers right now. There's Everett. No, no! I just talked up Everett so much, and I still couldn't get to that. Bulls get a nice touchdown, but we're right back in the red zone. Here's that redshirt freshman, Frederick Rowe at quarterback. See if he can make a big play for us. Sketchy pass. Guys, he's only a freshman. It's okay. 2nd and 10. That's a delayed blitz, but Rowe's around. Oh, my God. I got to run the right side. And Frederick Rowe gets in the end zone. He's definitely not our fastest quarterback, but he did just make a really big play. Defense came up big. They got me coming in on 3rd and 7 for a big pickup. Can we get this? Yes, sir. Right over the middle. What happened? I don't know what happened, but we didn't get that to go. Now it's first. Wow, it's 1st and goal. They got to be running this. I'm going on Abraham. We got to blow up the run. Get in there. No way. Oh, I was so close. I thought we had that. Oh, I'm sorry. Quincy Kiki is the Bulls running back, and we're doing a good job containing him. He's only getting 2 yards a carry right now. Quarterback's going to take off. Koalas. Koalas, I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. We should have had that stop. It is 3rd and inches, gentlemen. I think they know what they're doing, but that's not really the problem. The question is, can you stop it? Mitch John, a little more. Mitch John, big 14-yard pickup. We find ourselves right back in the red zone. Gotta get in the end zone here, gentlemen. Oh, there's Eifler wide open, and another. You know, I'm saying another missed throw. This is a redshirt freshman, 74 overall quarterback. He's just not ready. He's not going to make every throw yet, and that's all right. We're going to stick with the kid. He's able to make this one right here. So Tobias Heath on the far right. Tobias Heath is our 99 speed guy. Holmberg is our best wide receiver. I wonder if Holmberg in a one-on-one. Holmberg, back corner. Oh, my God. What a beauty. Dude, of course our redshirt freshman quarterback can trust our senior best wide receiver. Of course he can, right? One more first down. This game is over. An ugly victory, but one at home in the rain. These fans, oh my God, it just got bulldozed. Get to the edge, Mitch John. Dude, he's a freak. Mitch John's a savage. Dude, the Australian fans deserve this. They came out and filled the stadium in the rain. Gold Coast Koalas take a scary 1-touchdown victory here against the Bulls, but it's a great start to the season. Big W. All right, let's take a look at the rest of this schedule for our first true season. So we beat Buffalo. We got Boston College, San Jose State. I don't hate those. Auburn, it's going to be a very tough game. FCS Southeast, cakewalk. Pittsburgh is ranked, so they could be tough. UNLV, Toledo, Rutgers, Arkansas State, Utah, and then we close it out with Texas Tech. This really isn't the worst schedule. In fact, we dodged a lot of the good Big 12 teams. Actually, is this not a Sun Belt schedule? What is my schedule? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't I be playing Big 12 teams? It's like treating me like I'm an independent. Honestly, I don't know how this is going to shake out or what's going to happen here, but okay. The 2029 Heisman is Nicholas Lear, Georgia quarterback. Did we win any awards? Doesn't look like it. Although we went 9-3. Dude, we went 9-3, but that wasn't a Big 12 schedule. I'm genuinely really confused. I've never done custom conferences, so what are our conference standings? How did I finish in the Big 12? Okay, this is insane. I finished at the bottom of the Big 12 with an 0-2 record in the Big 12. So I lost my only 2 Big 12 games. Now none of the Big 12 teams are playing as many games as they're supposed to be playing. Like, look at the Big 10. Washington played 9 Big 10 games, but in the Big 12, Kansas State played 4. I clearly messed something up here. I probably had to take a team out of the Big 12. Honestly, a 9-3 season's really good, and it's not important that we made the Big 12 championship. We weren't going to win the Natty right now. All things considered, I like the season. Let's check in on our redshirt freshman quarterback, Frederick Rowe. A lot of interceptions, but I mean, for a freshman, this is a really good stat line. line. 3,000, 29, and 10. Love it. He does have a deal breaker for coach prestige, although it's not telling me what's needed there, so I don't know if that's a visual bug. Mitch John in his final season, 760 and 6. Goodbye, Mitch John. You will be missed. Demetrius Troop put up 1,116, which is pretty awesome considering he's a junior. Tobias Heath, all that speed for what, man? 600 yards and 4. A little lackluster for sure. Dude, look at Lichtensteiger. Look at the German. Lichtensteiger had an amazing season because he got way better. Redshirt junior, 15 sacks. It's got to be a Koalas record, right? 2 interceptions out of Rudy Everett. The league leading receiver was Matt Cobb out of Cal, followed by Tim Strong. Wow, that's an insane wide receiver. Platinum takeoff, shifty layout. Dude, the top 2 and 3 were both Georgia wide receivers. Arnold King of Michigan had 1,400 yards. Importantly, though, I did sign Dwayne Pounds. So, heading into next season, we will have our 3-star gem freshman tight end, which I'm super excited about. He's going to start instantly. Outside of him, though, we didn't land any of the big names we wanted. Got a lot of 2-stars. Let me go fix the conferences. All right, I'm just going to move the 2 worst teams out of the Big 12. Arizona went 2 and 10. Well, no, I only need to move 1 team. I'm going to move Arizona. I'm going to move Arizona to the Sun Belt because I took myself out of the Sun Belt. I might have just fixed everything. I also may have just created a powerhouse in the Wildcats if they wreak havoc on the Sun Belt. But, dude, I don't know. The Sun Belt's kind of good. Like, Troy's 85. Southern Miss is an 80 now. Arkansas is an 81. Texas State's an 82. Maybe it's just perfect what I did. Okay, let's see if the schedule has resolved itself. Whoa. Okay, so see, this is why it's so important to have a good record, even if you don't have deep playoff success. We're a 3.5-star program now, and we're only an 83 overall. We got an entire star for going 9 and 3 and making a bowl game last season, even though we went 0 and 2 in the Big 12. If I look at this schedule, though, it's clear to me that something is bugged in the scheduling system. I have 2 Big 12 games. How can I make the Big 12 championship if I'm only facing 2 Big 12 teams? Even if I went 2 and 0, wouldn't I not make the Big 12 championship? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play ball. I'm gonna rebuild this team the best I can, and at some point, they're gonna have to put me in the playoffs, right? Regardless, let's look at how everyone progressed in the offseason. You know, I gotta say, I love when my top players are offensive linemen. Now, James Hook and Pilgrim are both right guards, but that doesn't matter. The game will automatically put one of them at left guard, so we've got 2 stud offensive line. Lichtensteiger is our 3rd best player, dude. He was so good last season. Look at TJ Lichtensteiger. Buddy's got the crop top and the gray hair. He's a silver fox in college. Honestly, a freak. I got Goody Robert. It's a joke. I got Gabriel Robert. This is a good joke. Cooper Picard at D tackle. Randall Iverson at left guard. Holmberg, redshirt senior. It's our best offensive player right there. We got Ron Potts. Wow, what a good left outside linebacker. Ron Potts, 4-star outside linebacker, 85 overall as a sophomore. So much room to improve. I think in 2 years here, Ron Potts is going to be an absolute freak. So apparently Frederick Rowe was full of shit. He pulled a Myles Garrett because he did have a deal breaker last season. Actually, we saved ourselves. So his deal breaker was coach prestige of B-, and we achieved B- after going 9 and 3 last season. So we were able to keep him, and I gotta say, that's a really good thing because Frederick Rowe progressed really, really well. He's sitting at an 84 overall now as a redshirt sophomore. Granted, there's not too much more for him to improve on the stat side here. Accuracy, power, and quickness. I think realistically his ceiling is about a 91, 92 overall. But dude, a senior 92 overall quarterback with gold tier pull down, silver tier mobile dead eye, he's gonna be really good. He can still get off platform. He can still get sleight of hand. He cannot get extender right now. For extender, he needs a higher break sack, and his elusiveness is maxed out, so he's not going to be able to get that. I do really hope in College Football 26 they come up with a better progression system. This whole idea that you only get abilities for certain attributes, and more than half of your players are completely capped on how good they can get, I think that's really silly. If I had a freshman quarterback win the Heisman 4 years in a row, and his maximum overall is still 60, that's kind of a problem. At mid-season, we're killing it. We're 6 and 2. We still haven't played a Big 12 conference game, but I am 17th in the nation. At 6 and 2, that's kind of generous, I feel like. And look who's already an impact player, Frederick Rowe, our sophomore redshirt quarterback. Sitting at an 86 overall, dude. His progression has been great. I'm so glad we chose him, and I'm so glad he stayed. We're taking on Arkansas State, who would have been a common opponent when we were in the Sun Belt. I want to play this game. Also, a recruiting recap so far. I made the very stupid mistake of working really hard on George Pacheco, deep threat wide receiver, before I had finished his scouting. He is a busted gem. That being said, he's already got got 93 speed and 96 excel. He's 6'1". He's going to be a good wide receiver, but obviously it's not as great. Now, on the other hand, there's George Devy, 4-star physical wide receiver who we got to commit as well. I'm hoping he's not a busted gem. I got George Kiwanuka, another 93 excel, potentially really fast wide receiver. I really wanted some stud wide receivers if you can't tell. I'm working on 2 5-stars right now. We've got Anton Sullivan and Garrison Tam, wide receiver and outside linebacker. We did commit a 5-star left end, John Hagg, 88 strength, 83 speed, 84 power moves. And Dante Hinish, a 4-star tight end. Now, sadly, we did lose our amazing senior halfback. Interestingly, though, we have 3 redshirt sophomores, so we've got a lot of options here. JT Montellis, Joshua McCracken, and Willie Bolin. All of them are receiving backs, which I'm gonna be honest, my least favorite halfback archetype. Elusive back and power backs are just way better. You just get way more receiving backs in the game for whatever reason. Also, Dwayne Pounds, the 3-star gem tight end we were so excited about. So as a freshman, he's a 67 overall, which isn't great. But since he was a 3-star gem, his attributes start up a little bit higher and his ceiling's a little bit higher. Not gonna lie though, he still doesn't have that much to improve on. His route running can never get very good. Kid's got 57 deep route running and like 2 more slots for this. Like he's low-key kind of cooked. Like he's cooked. I thought he was gonna be awesome. Turns out he's a little lackluster. It's a good thing we signed a 4-star tight end this season. Signed, recruited, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That's a whole lot of yapping. Let's go on the road. We're flying out of Australia to Arkansas to play the Red Wolves. I'm gonna rock the eucalyptus. Dude, these jerseys are too sick not to be worn. Oh, they're so sick. I'm gonna play the moments here, and offensively, I'm gonna go with Purdue's offense. Let's try it out. Our very first moment, 3rd and 9. We've got a 7-point lead. Gotta find somebody open. Troop, are you gonna be able to hang on? Oh my God, he got rocked, but he hung on to that. What a catch. That was unbelievable. All right, there's our boy McCracken in the backfield. There's Columbus, Troop, and Heath. A lot of options here. I'm just gonna step up with Frederick Rowe. A downfield block, no. I knew it. I knew that was... I have the football? That was nonsense. Hey, you know what? All the Australians, we're all rugby players, okay? What do they call it? A scrum or something? I don't know. When I was in Australia, I went to my first rugby game. It was awesome. Rugby match. You know what, bro? I'm throwing this ball to Holmberg. I'm throwing this ball to Holmberg. He hasn't let me down. I completely lied. That would have been a bad throw, but another step up. Not this time. It's a touchdown before I can fumble this time. Koalas are kind of dominating right now. 1st and 10. We're going 5 wide. A classic. I'm going to hit Holmberg, and he's just not in. Dude, I do want to reward Holmberg. Holmberg, our senior wide receiver, the true Australian. Like, I got to get him a touchdown here. All right, Holmberg, 85. The back plate warrior. Will you clear over the middle? Keep going, Holmberg. Keep going, Holmberg. Yes, sir. I told you, I got to reward the kid. James Holberg beefing with the ref. Truly beefing with the ref right there. Got the football back here. I'm going Holmberg. Oh, it's not Holmberg. That's Columbus. But it doesn't matter because he's got it. I just don't have that straight line speed right now. That's a touchdown if we have the straight line speed. Good catch. Holmberg single coverage. Do I go to him again? Oh, my God. Ooh. What a recovery from that DB, bro. Holmberg torched him off the line. But that was such a good recovery. And wait a minute. This is a ball game now. It's 4th and 1. The Red Wolves have got the football. They're going to pass for this very crucial 4th down. And we've seriously got a game now. All right, 1st and 10. Frederick Rowe, let's be clutch. Let's be clutch here. There's a Dwayne. Hey, you know, say whatever you want about Dwayne Pounds. He's still a very fast tight end. He's got fresh legs. He's just out of high school. So Joshua McCracken and JT Montellis in the backfield here. Gun split offset. We're going to motion him over. Little decoy. I'm going to take the easy throw and just keep the clock ticking. They keep running this cover 2. I think Holmberg's going to be... I can't. And oh my God, the pass rush. My right guard just got dominated. 3rd and 15. This is not good. We're in a tough spot here. How are we going to convert this? Holmberg! That's how! Save the game, Holmberg! Overthrown. Frederick Rowe. That was a textbook easy pass, and it's overthrown. Wow. That hurts, dude. That hurts. This is a punt day. We're Australians. We can punt dot. Get him right out at the 18. That is not good. 1st and 10. They're motioning. They're actually going to hand it off. I'm really shocked by that play call. With the amount of clock they have left, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but all right. 2nd and 7, 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. They get the snap off. Another check down, this one out of bounds. 3rd and 5, big blitz, big blitz. Wow. Absolutely torched. Arkansas State is about to pull off one of the greatest comebacks in college football. We were up 21-0. They scored 10 straight. Frederick Rowe misses a crucial easy pass. Do it again, Holmberg. But this time we'll hit it. This time we'll hit it. Oh my God, this game. Dude, maybe I should still be in the Sun Belt. Honestly, I think I should still be in the Sun Belt. I messed up everything when I switched. They get the check down in 2nd and 4. I'm going to go with another blitz. I'm going to blitz Angelo here. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, sir. Where's the ball? Was that a sack? I can't even tell. Come on, Angelo. Let's do it again. Empty. Empty. Get a pass rush. Who's on him? Was it supposed to be me? I thought I was blitzing. Timeout, Arkansas. Okay, I got too risky there. Got too excited about my blitz. 1st and 10. What do you got, Arkansas? I love that. I love a check down to the running back there. I don't know how I messed up that tackle, but let's go, Angelo. Let's go. Let's go! Yes, sir! Okay, now we play safe. 3rd and 9, clock ticking. Play safe. Got one over the middle. He's not open. He's sacked again! Dude, Koala's D-line could end this game. Up by 5. 4th and 17. I'm going to blitz Lichtensteiger. I'm on Lichtensteiger. Get home, Lichtensteiger! Yes, sir! Vontez Perfect! He's not really Vontez Perfect, but come on, he's his younger brother. Dude, what a defensive stand and what a 4th quarter. Arkansas State almost just did a 22 straight route, but the Koalas are resilient. We eat our eucalyptus leaves. We get player of the game with our Australians, and we don't do dick else. Don't koalas get high from eucalyptus? Isn't that a thing? Aren't koalas like completely baked off of eucalyptus, or am I full of shit? It sounds like something your stoner friend would tell you to cope with the fact that he's completely addicted to smoking weed. A W is a W. Dude, this kid just won back-to-back Heismans at Georgia. Dang. Wow, we actually ended the season horribly. We didn't win a single game the rest of the season. Still though, I mean, it's a winning record. 2 straight winning record seasons. Can't be complaining about that. Frederick Rowe did step it up. More touchdowns, less interceptions, more yards. So a good season for him. Joshua McCracken actually did have a pretty good season. 3 fumbles though, way too much. Demetrius Troop had 3 fumbles. Gotta work on ball security in the offseason. Dude, our whole wide receiver group is getting cycled out. Tobias Heath, James Holmberg, and Demetrius Troop, all seniors. These kids are gone. Costanzo led our team in sacks. That's a redshirt sophomore. Lichtensteiger in his senior year, dude, I thought he was just gonna be a unit coming off a 15-sack season. I don't know, he took a little regression there in his senior season, but he's still my GOAT. He's still the GOAT in my heart. Diego Honeycutt with 3 interceptions, his final year as well. I do gotta say though, this was a spectacular recruiting season. By far our best recruiting season. Multiple 4-stars. We got a 5-star left end. Super excited about that. We got a 4-star tight end because Dwayne Pounds really wasn't the guy. He also looks Australian. He's got the flow and the stash. Like, he looks Australian. All right, it's week 1, 2031. The overall is creeping up. We're at an 85 overall now. The fact that we're in the Big 12 doesn't matter. We're not getting Big 12 games. I don't know how to fix that. So, I mean, it kind of does make sense. We're an Australian program, so I think lore-wise, we should be independent. We're basically functioning as an FBS independent team right now. Our best player is James Hook, followed by Cooper Picard, a right guard and a D-tackle, our highest overall player, followed by a left and right guard, Quincy Adai and Gage Stevens. Ron Potts, the junior outside linebacker, is an 88 raw, boosted to an 89. With 91 speed and 90 excel. This is literally one of the best linebackers in the nation. I can't even say that. I can't say the best linebacker in the nation. We are in the nation of Australia. We are not in the United States. One of the best linebackers in college football. And he can still get better. Like, his finesse moves could basically go up to like 98. Yeah, this guy's gonna be very good. Quick little check-in on Frederick Rowe. I gotta be honest, I kind of have to be careful. He's an 87 overall as a junior. There's a chance that he declares for the draft. I never thought a 3-star would like progress this well, but I am kind of scared of him declaring for the draft. His accuracy is now maxed out. He can still work on his throw power and his quickness. He's got platinum tier pull down, gold tier mobile dead eye, and bronze tier extender. This is a really good quarterback. Well, all of our wide receivers got wiped out, but look at Carlos Ayu. That's a crazy last name. 6'3" physical Tampa wide receiver, 85 overall already. B. 90 speed, 90 excel. So he's a big body. 96 spec and 99 catch in traffic. That's what I'm talking about. Also, look at how much better Dante Hinish is than Dwayne Pounds. I mean, they're basically the same overall, and Hinish is a freshman. So he's just a way better tight end. He can still work on power. He can max that out, actually. His quickness is maxed, dude. It is weird. Like, this kid is straight out of high school, and you're telling me he can't get any better? It's kind of lame. Physicals wise, though, he has the ability to get almost all of these. He'll probably have platinum tier strong grip his senior year. Hopefully some better blocking stats, but I'm definitely starting Hinish. Hinish is going to be really good. Sorry, Dwayne Pounds. Thank you for your service. There is certainly a first for everything. That is the first time I've ever seen a Georgia Tech quarterback win Heisman. Ooh, I got the fucking Tony the Tiger Bowl. That's kind of insulting, seeing Tony the Tiger's face looking at you. Dude, this is a crazy matchup, though. The Koalas versus EMU. We literally have the exact same color scheme. You've been invited to play in the Sun Bowl in week 1 against Eastern Michigan. Honestly, pretty cool. Oh my God, what? Dude, I think I messed this up really bad. We went 11-1, and somehow I am 13th in the nation, and somehow I didn't make the college football playoffs. Although I guess if I win this bowl game, maybe I can. Dude, I'm gonna be pissed if I am 12-1 and not in the college football playoffs. It's because, dude, so for those of you who don't know, if you make a championship game for one of the big conferences, Big 12, SEC, ACC, Big 10, and you win that game, you're guaranteed a playoff berth. So the problem with the fact that I'm only getting 2 Big 12 games is I can't compete in the Big 12 championship to get a playoff. So I have to be like a top 10 team. Also, why are the 11-1, 13th ranked Koalas playing 6-6 Eastern Michigan? I'm actually tilted. How do we rank in this college football playoffs top 25? So Oregon is 1, NC State, Ole Miss, Florida, Tulane, TCU, Washington, UCLA, Old Dominion's up there, 9-4 Miami's in front of me, 11-3 Georgia's in front of me. Oh, I'm sick. There's only 3 teams in the whole nation with 1 loss. That's me, Tulane, and Oregon. Just kidding. Actually, all right, Fresno State's getting clapped too because they're 13-1 and they're under me. I guess we gotta go win this bowl game, right? Dude, I don't know, man. I just don't see how Eastern Michigan can hang with the Koalas here. It's 14-10 right now. Still 21-10. 21-18. We gotta slow this down. Okay, so we're in all white. I'm sorry, I know these colors. These colors are very unlucky, but right now, Eastern Michigan has the football. Koalas are playing some very serious defense. Huge bowl game on an 11-win season. There's a chance that if we win this, we go to the college football playoffs. 2nd and 13. Big pass rush, almost a safety. Not quite. He gets the ball away, and he gets into the first down marker. It's not intentional grounding. 3rd and 13. I got star middle linebacker, star edge rusher. Somebody get home. Somebody get home. He gets it off, but that's a 4th down. You got to punt that, right? Oh, my God. Eastern Michigan, 4th and 2, is going for this. It's a handoff. And he's stuffed. And he's stuffed. Koalas football with 1:40 in the Frosted Flakes Tony the Tiger Bowl. I'm actually so offended. How are you going to give... Dude, this is American bias, bro. The Americans don't want to give the dirty Australians. This is racism. I'm experiencing racism right now. And I gotta be honest, it's not cool. I understand, black people. I understand now. 2nd and 10, good handoff, good yards. Oh my God, Eastern Michigan just got gashed. Joshua McCracken, Phil McCockiner, and Hugh Janus just combined for 3,000 yards. 21-18, put this game away, Koalas. Just put it away. There's Joshua McCracken. This game's over. This game is over. The Tony the Tiger Bowl goes to the Gold Coast Koalas. It's a big win. It is a big win, no doubt. We got the Frosted Flakes Bowl. Got a couple new solid commits. That's always good. A fullback and a right end, 3-star. Now, the playoffs have already started. That is incredibly frustrating, but it is what it is. I wonder if we're gonna need a perfect season to make the playoffs now? I don't know. We made it before when we were actually in. Yeah, so the playoffs had already kicked off. It is Tulane loses to Oregon and TCU beats NC State, so it's a TCU-Oregon natty. Let's take a look at our stats this season. Frederick Rowe, 38-7, continues to improve so well. I just got to convince him to stay. I got to convince him to stay on the program. Wow. Okay, it all comes down to this. Dude, shout out Frederick Rowe. Frederick Rowe didn't even consider leaving. I thought for sure he was going to be a guy who might declare for the draft. Now, we are losing some seniors, like James Hook is projected to go in round 2 of the NFL draft, which is pretty sick. The rest of these guys are just graduating. I'm going to miss Picard. I'm going to miss Perfect. I'm going to miss Angelo. But, I mean, what? I got 2 redshirt freshmen who want to transfer? I don't give a shit. I mean, I'll try to get you to stay, but if you don't, you don't. Oh my God, he decided to stay. Oh, dude, recruits are just like women. When you don't want them, they want to stay so badly. All right, 2032. The Gold Coast Koalas. I honestly think we're ready for a natty push. I might have to play a few games, though, because of this conference scheduling thing. Our best player right now is Cornell Burt, redshirt senior right end. Next up is Gage Stevens, still working on that O-line. There's Ron Potts, a senior now, sitting at a 90 overall boosted. I love him. There's Quincy Adai, Costanzo, and look at that, Frederick Rowe. We absolutely made the right call with this kid. He is up to an 88 overall. This is the captain of our team. He's one of the best players on our team. His accuracies are maxed out. He got a little bit quicker in the offseason, a little bit more throw power in the offseason, and his abilities are still really good. So excited for that kid. I'm hoping that we can have a really good season with him. We're back to having a really good middle linebacker too. Serge Bean has progressed really well. He's got gold tier knockout. Great ability. Lindsey Zvitek. That's our senior D tackle. A lot of abilities. He's not a super high overall, 84, but duress, pocket disruptor, takedown, recoup. Joshua McCracken really stepped up as our main back. JT Montella was actually the starter, like for a while, but McCracken just progressed better. Safety valve and sidekick. Once again, these guys are all receiving backs. The wide receiver room does miss Holmberg. I do too, but Carlos Ayu, platinum tier sure hands. 90 speed, 90 excel. There is some speed in the room, like Brian Pratt's pretty darn fast. George Devy, George Pacheco, all look really, really good. Dwayne Pounds actually had a really good offseason. Now he is slightly better overall than Dante Hinish, and he has outside shield. Sinilau Osgood is our free safety at 82 overall. Strong safety is Levine. And our corners are still kind of a weak spot on this team. We have an 86 overall defense, but 80 overall corners. We're definitely like, dude, Tyler Marquez, 86 speed, bro. I can't start you. You're gonna get torn. Okay, I've willed us to 9-0. We are 4th in the nation. I don't care how the conferences are set up. I don't care what kind of shenanigans they pull. An undefeated team ranked top 5 of the nation is going to the college football playoffs. And this is our remaining big game, a ranked UCLA team. They've got the same overall as us. We've got a better defense. They've got a better offense. And this is where I wanted to be. It did take a little finessing, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had to play against Oklahoma. I had to play against Tulane. I don't think I'm gonna do custom conferences in the future. It really screwed these things up. Like, dude, I could have made the playoffs 3 times now if I just had a shot at the Big 12 championship. I can't play in the Big 12 championship. Like, dude, let's actually check. Well, look at the Big 12. This is so crazy. I am 9-0. I have never lost the, I guess TCU is also 9-0, but I'm 4th in the Big 12. Somehow 5-4 Kansas and 7-2 Texas Tech would play in the Big 12 championship before I do. I ruined the entire Big 12 on accident. I don't know how, but I did. Oh, wait a minute though. Look at Frederick Rowe. Frederick Rowe is 2nd in Heisman voting right now. That is so cool. Okay, so Washington's Devontae Dunbar is in front of us, but hey, maybe we put up a really good game here against UCLA and we can win this. I'm gonna bring back out the alternates. Love the alternate jerseys here. Let's play the moments. All right, 3rd and 5. They want me to make the stop. I can do that. Damn, it's loud in here. What you got, Marquez? What you got, Marquez? Oh, good ball, good catch. 1st and goal, 1st and goal, 1st and goal. A little RPO. Not gonna work. Let's keep UCLA out of the end zone here. I'm gonna go with the blitz. I see the running back. Quarterback's in trouble. I'm on Serge Bean, the middle linebacker. No, yes! Yes! What's the flag? It's a holding. That's an INT. Oh my God, that's an INT. Decline the penalty, take the football. It's Koala's ball. Let's go. Also, I guarantee I'm going to get a question about this. If you guys noticed, I spelled it Gold Coast Koalas, Khoala. The reason I did that is because EA's Team Builder is so dog shit that if there's too many teams with a similar team name, it literally just can't find your team. So we made the Gold Coast Koalas, and then we went to boot up the team, and you can't find it because there's like 100 koala teams. So we just had to change the spelling to something bizarre, like koalas with an H, so that way we could find the team on Team Builder. So you guys are more than welcome to download this team on Team Builder. Just make sure you spell koalas, Khoala. And as we're doing that, it's a 7-0 lead on UCLA. Joshua McCracken's had a great season. I'm going to keep handing off the ball to him. My left guard is going to block fucking Manti Te'o's girlfriend. Where are you going, bro? Oh, my God. That was a free touchdown. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give it to Frederick Rowe so he can get Heisman, now that I think about it. Great blocks up front. Okay, I lied. I definitely needed to step up in the left side of that pocket. Who's going to be open is the question. I'm going to go running back. It's sketchy as... All is well in the world. My left guard didn't block, but my running back just made a miracle catch. All right, let's see if we can step up, make a big play on defense. 21-14. Koala's ball. They're going to go over the middle. I'm going to get the tackle late. They're going to get that first down for sure. 1st and 10. Let's go with a blitz here. I'm going to blitz Marquez. Coming around the edge. Oh! Look alive, number 4. Look alive, son. This is our playoff game. This is how we get to the playoffs. You have to look alive there. Hey! Dude, the blitzes are too hot for them right now. The blitzes are way too hot. Lindsey Spatek. It's 3rd and 18 now. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, he's going to go with a draw. UCLA 3rd and 18 calls a draw play. That was one of the worst play calls I've ever seen. I cannot believe they just did that. 4th and 19, I'm sending a 6-man blitz again. I'm on Aurora here. And oh my God, they just split. Oh my God. On 4th and 19. Oh my God, UCLA. UCLA insanely clutch. They kick the PAT. I got to get in field goal range and end this game now. All right, Frederick Rowe. Show him why you're Heisman, son. It's your responsibility to show him why you're Heisman. You're 2nd in voting, not 1st. Are you going to prove him right or prove him wrong? 2nd and 13. A sack is not what we were looking for there. But Frederick Rowe's hot right now. I like his odds. Let's go Dwayne here, who drops the football. Now 3rd and 13. Coach was suggesting that we run the ball there, and I think that's crazy. We've still got an opportunity to put this game away right now. We got to take it. We're going to go angle route McCracken out of the backfield. He's going to dive forward to make it 4th and 3, and we're going for this. We are absolutely going for this. I'm not risking a punt, risking UCLA coming down here and ending it on us. I'm going inside zone. Joshua McCracken, I need 3 out of you, buddy. He's got it. And some. Huge game out of him. That's such a big play. Great blocks by the O-line. All right, 21-21. Big game. Keep this undefeated season alive. Let's take the underneath on the outside. We're just, ooh, great stiff. Frederick Rowe, 15 for 25. Not his best performance, but an opportunity to win this game. Carlos Ayu, press coverage. I can't see him on these camera angles. Let's just step up. Big spin. Scary. Scary, scary. I should not be doing that. There is no reason to do what I just did right there. That's all right. 2nd and 4. Carlos Ayu! Carlos Ayu, a perfect ball! Oh my God, that's my Heisman. That's my Heisman. Say what you want. That is my Heisman quarterback. Hail Mary, 4th and 3, the final play of the game. Serge Bean, get back there. Let's guess pass. Try and get a little extra pass rush out of the boys down there. And we just got to stop him. He's got the time for sure. Doesn't have the distance. I'm going to stand back here. House call. House call. Big interception. Cutting across the field. Oh my God, that was almost a house call. Oh, that would have been an awesome way to end this game off. Koalas W! Keeping the undefeated streak alive. We are absolutely going to the college football playoffs. Gold Coast Koalas 4th in the nation. Another ranked team victory. Wonder what this playoff run's going to look like. That's the crazy thing, bro. We're going to be undefeated, and we're not going to have a bye. Like, that's a crime. Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. Frederick Rowe, 285 yards, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. Disgusting stat line. Okay, I managed to get into the Big 12 championship with 2 Big 12 wins against also undefeated and 2nd in the nation, TCU, which I don't know what the hell TCU is doing over there, but that's crazy, too. The Big 12 is a powerhouse right now. Powerhouse conference. Honestly, though, my big question is the Heisman. Like, does Frederick Rowe win the Heisman? I feel like he should. We're an undefeated team. I don't know if they already did awards. Did they already do awards? Honestly, I can't even worry about that right now. The Big 12 championship is right now Gold Coast versus TCU. They're 4-0 in the Big 12. I'm 3-0 in the Big 12. And we're literally both undefeated. Holy shit. TCU is a 91 overall. I've never seen a TCU team that looks like that. That's crazy. All right, boys. Let's play ball. College football playoffs, baby. Let's play. 1st and 10. Starting out with a little play action. There's a wide open Carlos Ayu. I'll take those 12 yards. All right, 1st and 10, gentlemen. Frederick Rowe, senior year. Carlos Ayu wide open again. This kid's kicking off his college football playoff career with 50 yards. Listen, this is the first time the Koalas have been to the playoffs in 7 years. And it's the first time I've personally been. Obviously the first time for any of these guys. And oh my God, Carlos Ayu is just cooking everyone. These are star TCU corners he's frying right now. Hey, Frederick, show him why you deserve that Heisman, son. I don't know if they voted yet, but show him why you deserve that Heisman. As these TCU D linemen are burying me. 2nd and goal, I gotta take it back. I gotta be smart. I got this great offensive line. I got Stargate Stevens on the left. Let's put Joshua McCracken right behind 79. Punch our... Ooh, trampoline! Good touchdown, Koalas. Defense got to stop. No moment for it. And we're back here on offense. 3rd and 4. Big conversion, obviously. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. I need my running back to get there. McCracken does. Platinum tier safety valve gives him that very difficult catch. I didn't realize it, but McCracken has platinum tier safety valve now. It just activated on that last catch. It just activated right there, too. It's never an ability that I would, like, put a lot of, you know, thought into, but he just made a very tough contested catch, and that's why. 3rd and 5. Damn, my sim offense is not getting it going. Dwayne Pounds, I need you, Dwayne. That might have been a bad ball. I don't know. 4th and 5. I'm taking this field goal. The funny thing, remember when I was talking shit about our 57 overall kicker? This is still him. He is now in his senior year. Louis Rush. Hopefully he got a little better. 3rd and 11. Big play right here. Big play for the Gold Coast Koalas. Trying to bring Australia a college football national championship. And we're going to hit... Is that McCracken? I don't think that's McCracken. Yeah, that was JT Montellis. Bro, both my running backs have platinum tier safety valve. Went with the RPO on 4th and 1. Try to catch him sleeping. That was a huge mistake. Oh, my God. Because they scored, then scored again. Oh, my greed. My greed. Just like that, it's 17-14. TCU football. They've got nothing in a fumble. And I teleported on it. Dude, and now our offense can't do anything. Now I'm not getting any offensive moments. 3rd and 9. I'm blitzing Yoshivas and Bean. I'm on Heron here. 3rd and 9. Uh-oh. Jet sweep. Okay, good time to blitz out the edge. Get home. 4th and 12. That's a 57-yard field goal. I don't know if they can hit it. They can't. TCU can't. We've got the lead in the ball finally. Joshua McCracken's back in. That's the guy I want getting these passes. Is it a blitz? No. Can my running back catch? Yes. Platinum tier safety valve. But it's 4th and 1 again. I honestly think we can run for it. I think it's crazy they stopped us last time. I don't think they can do that again. They do have a good D-line, but I believe in McCracken. Yes, sir. Joshua McCracken resets the chains. We've got the lead. We're in a great spot to win this game. All right, 1st and 10. Halfback ISO. Good block. Way to get behind your blocker, too, McCracken. And by McCracken, I mean me. Hey, also, gentlemen, if you could please give me some feedback. Sometimes when I do rebuilds, I let the game simulate. And sometimes I play like this. Today, I really wanted to play like this. I don't know. I think it's more fun, but some people really like the idea that you build the team to simulate and you can't have your input. So just let me know what you think, but I'm having a blast with the Koalas. I hope you guys are enjoying, and hopefully I can bring home that national championship this season. 1st and 10, I'm fucking sending it. Oh, what a catch. George Pacheco, 17-14. What do we got? 1st and goal. Bad ball. Platinum tier safety valve is completely busted. That man just got lit up, and that was a horrible pass, and we got completely bailed out. TCU instantly scores, though. It's 24-21. 33 seconds left. We just got to get on this football. Oh, my God! Dog! Dude, don't give me a heart attack like that. He bobbled it, but got it back. The Big 12 championship goes to the Koalas, and we've got a bye in the college football playoff. It's a beautiful thing, gentlemen. Wow, 24-21, the undefeated team. Somebody had to have a loss after today. It's not the Koalas. 13-0, 3.5-star Gold Coast Koalas. Everything's looking up. And Joshua McCracken, sorry, I thought that was like the Heisman voting. Joshua gets the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week for a great performance. And we're moving into playoff territory now. So I guess we didn't win Heisman. Kevin Mass commits out of Arkansas. Thurman Willis out of Florida. Love to see players added to the Australian squad. And oh, wait a minute. Maybe we did. Wait, maybe we did. Matthew Maher, the head coach of the Gold Coast Koalas, wins Coach of the Year. Clayton Fantas, the Broyles Award for Coordinator of the Year. Frederick Rowe, the 2032 Player of the Year. YERRR. 3,900 yards, 56 touchdowns on 2 interceptions is one of the best stat lines I've actually ever seen. Granted, you do have to keep in mind I was playing. So like there is a good amount of user input in that, but I simmed our easy games and he did that on his own. That also means, yeah, he had to have won the Heisman. Frederick Rowe, Gold Coast Koalas, 2032 Heisman Trophy winner. Frederick Rowe, 2032 Johnny Unitas. He's gonna get every award. Did we get anything else? Frederick Rowe, best quarterback, Heisman. Dwayne Pounds, shut up. Shut up. You are serious. The best tight end in the entire nation, global nation, had 500 yards. And that's not even that. Is that good of a stat? I feel like that's not that good. Dwayne Pounds, he pounds your mother. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good. And the Goodyear Cotton Bowl is against the Washington Huskies. You know, it's funny we're taking on Washington because the runner-up for the Heisman Award was the Washington quarterback. They're 12-2, 8-1 in their conference. What is Washington? ACC, maybe? We got a college football playoff game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at our roster before we embark on the college football playoffs. So proud of these guys. Gage Stevens, there's Potts. Costanzo had a huge play last game. He actually recovered that fumble. Joshua McCracken, platinum tier safety valve, has proved to be an unbelievably broken ability. An ability I never really even considered. Now, I keep saying it, I might as well hover it for you guys. Improved overall catching. It just like, the catches he's been making are catches I never get running backs to make, so maybe receiving back actually does have some value, especially if you're getting those catches. Cornell Burt, Serge Bean, Quincy Adai, there's Frederick Rowe, the Heisman, the Johnny Unitas, the best player of the year, Kajon Easy, Brett Devon, George East, David Lehman, Lindsey Zvitek, our D tackle, Stoneburner, and there's Carlos Ayu. Carlos Ayu versus TCU was unbelievably good. On top of that, JT Montelis also has platinum tier safety valve just in case we need it. And how has our kicker progressed? Our kicker was a 57 overall at the start of this. He's a 71 now. Okay, he still honestly sucks. Whatever. Let's see what we can do here against the Huskies. Since it's the first round of the playoffs, do we get neutral site? Or not neutral site. We should host it, but that's not true because we had a bye, so we actually don't host this game. This is a neutral site. Any site in the U.S. is not neutral for the Koalas now because we're coming from Australia. We got a very close game here, boys. We've got the dark black abyss end zone, which I guess is for the Koalas, maybe? It's one of our first times ever wearing these home uniforms, and it couldn't come at a scarier time. It's 14-17, down 3, with 3 minutes left in the Cotton Bowl. We got to step up and make a big drive. I'm going to go hand off McCracken. Great downfield blocks. I got lit up, but that's all right. We're still moving. All right, 2nd and 2. I do want to keep the ball on the ground here if we have a choice. No need to risk an interception if Joshua McCracken can put this game away for us. I also want to use the clock in a smart fashion. Getting down here to 2 minutes. Let's see how this sets up. Oh, McCracken's wide open, but I got sacked. Yikes. 2nd and 14. He was there. He was very open. That linebacker couldn't stay with him. 2nd and 14. What do we got on this one? Looks like something similar, but nobody. And I mean nobody is on Frederick Rowe. Big defensive breakdown from Washington right there. Hey, there's the best tight end of the year. Don't sleep on the best tight end of the year in Frederick Rowe in his senior season. He's becoming a scrambler, I guess. At the most crucial moment, dude, he's taking off using his legs. 2nd and 1, we're under 40 seconds. This game is getting spooky as Joshua McCracken's going to pick up some good yards, and I'm using a timeout. 39 seconds left in the game. Down by 3. We got to get a touchdown to take the lead. Oh, McCracken just laid a Husky out, but he's not in the end zone yet. The clock's ticking. 30. 29, 28. Let's use this clock. Let's be smart. Just for the record, by the way, this is why I hate sim in these games, is they'll never do something like this. They'll never, use the clock efficiently at all. But right here, I can give us an opportunity to have no chance, virtually no chance of losing this game. If and only if Joshua McCracken gets in. 21-17, and the Koalas hold the lead. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl goes to the Australians. Another close game. Player of the game, guess who? It's the Heisman. Frederick Rowe, not his best game by any means, but it's a W in the playoffs. And that's all the history books will remember. I also have a chance to go 17-0, or no, 16-0. Oh my God. Dude, the script literally writes itself. Do you remember season 2 when I was just simming through and we somehow made the national championship? I lost to the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship. And here, standing before me, 1 game away from the Natty, I've got a chance at redemption. Taking on the Michigan Wolverines once again. They're 12-2, 7-2 in the Big Ten. We are 14-0, but they're the 3rd ranked team in the nation, and I guarantee they're a higher overall than us. A 90 overall Michigan squad, actually not as good as TCU. Gotta put on our best uniforms here. I think it's a good day for the alternates, because they're gonna be in all white. See if we can take down Michigan, go to the Natty. Come on, Koalas. Ooh, here we go. Michigan's not in their all whites. They're in the classic uniforms, and we are backed up deep. But who is in? Oh my God, that's like our goal line back. Perry Papp just got 25 yards. Bro, I think if that's Joshua McCracken, that's a touchdown. I've never really ran a goal line run play yet. I didn't realize there was a substitution there for that. Joshua McCracken's gonna go pick up another clean 8. Dude, look at Perry Papp. Perry Papp. 2 rushes, 41 yards. That kid probably hasn't touched the ball all season long, and he just came in the Natty against Michigan. Put him some, or not the Natty, sorry, the playoffs against Michigan. 1st and 10. Little check down, keep it easy. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, Frederick Rowe. Rumbling, tumbling. Let's go behind Gage Stevens now. 1st and 10. It's a great first drive. Let's get behind our stud, our best player on this team, our left guard. Highest overall player on this team. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Going with the check down hitch. Making this 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. What do you got? What do you got, Frederick Rowe? Oh my God, he really has become a scrambler. Frederick Rowe didn't do much of this all season long. Playoffs now, dude. You don't care about getting injured anymore. Now you care about winning for your team, right? I should hope so, Frederick. I should hope so, Frederick. Oh, give me a push. Dude, imagine my wide receiver gives me a little push there. All right, we'll give it to McCracken. Joshua, uh-oh. They got a good push on the D-line, but we're able to finesse it in to touchdown Koalas. All right, 4th and 9. Michigan got in field goal range. They're going to kick this to make it 6-10. Blockable? No. And a great kick. He drills it. There's Joshua McCracken right over the middle. Dude, this platinum tier, it's so good. 2nd and 1. Ogletree with a great release. No! What a pick. I thought he had him. Oh my goodness. What a play by that DB. I thought he was beat. He had him by a yard or 2, but he turned his head around. That's a bad ball. Wow. Got that off over the middle. Okay, Michigan really likes gun empty base flex. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left. Only up by 4. I made a huge mistake there. And oh my God. Gabe Levine, what are you doing? I got to get him out. Dude, he looked so unbelievably slow there. I cannot let that happen again. Okay, I'm going to blitz my purples. Heron, Aurora. No way you hand this off. Yes, sir. I got about 4 dudes in the backfield there. Michigan goes play action and we guess pass. 3rd and 22. Come on now. Guess pass again. We got this, boys. We got this, boys. Oh, I almost picked it. 4th and 22. Okay, I'm blitzing Marquez. I'm playing over the top. 4th and 22. Let's end the game. Let's end the game. Another one. He's so clutch. Jose Yoshivas is he's got to win player of the game. Yoshivas has got to win player of the game. 13-6, only 1 touchdown out of the Koalas, but 0 out of Michigan. A defensive slug out. Jose Yoshivas has to get player of the game, bro. Jose Yoshivas, back-to-back drives, back-to-back interceptions. What a dog. Feels good to beat Michigan. It feels good to beat Michigan in a Michigan State shirt. Yeah. 15-0 Koalas. Come on, baby. Who's going to be in the Natty? What do you think? Who's this final game against? It's Miami. The #1 team in the nation is the Miami Hurricanes, and that's who we're taking on in the national championship. Gentlemen! Oh my God, we made it. It's 2032, and the Gold Coast Koalas are playing for their first ever college football national championship. It'll be the first ever national championship outside of of the United States, which, I mean, obviously that does make sense, but how sick would it be if there were a bunch of D1 college football programs with legitimate competitive programs in like Canada, Mexico, Australia, Europe? Like, dude, it would be sick. And that being said, I got to take a final look at this roster. Who's got us there? I'm going to be honest. Gage Stevens has been so good. Our 90 overall best player on the team, stud left guard. He is technically a right guard, but he lines up in left guard. Ron Potts, such a good, fast overall linebacker. Joshua McCracken does not drop a football. I've literally never seen the guy drop a football. Grayson Costanzo consistently getting to the quarterback, consistently making huge plays. A gigantic 6'6", 290 left end in his senior season. All these guys are seniors too. Frederick Rowe, the redshirt freshman, a 74 overall when he took the helm, an 89 overall now. Serge Bean up to an 87. He is hot right now. He's been playing such good football. And can we talk about Jose Yoshivas? Jose Yoshivas is our second string senior corner. It's his final season. He's the only senior corner in the entire corner room, and he played such good football. It all comes down to this game against the Miami Hurricanes. Let's do a little bit of scouting though. What's Miami's team looking like? They're the #1 team in the nation with an 88 overall. Their best player is a left tackle. They've got a 96 speed halfback. That is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Those guys can be demons. LaDamian Coffey, all-time great name. 95 speed, a fast wide receiver, which is tough for our team too. They got a 99 speed strong safety, followed up by another 99 speed wide receiver. They are gonna give us trouble. That is for sure, but I'm not seeing much about their quarterback. Here he is, Deshaun Leon. A scrambler quarterback is their main guy. Okay, let's play ball, Miami. For our last game, we have to bring out the eucalyptus jerseys. For the national championship, we're rocking eucalyptus. There should be no question. I'm gonna put Miami in the black and orange. You really never see Miami wear these, but they're gonna be wearing them today. I'll be playing the moments, and wish me the best of luck, gentlemen. Alrighty, 3rd and 8. This is a sick jersey matchup, and they're gonna throw this football away. Miami's gonna kick it off with just a field goal. They're gonna get 3 points here. Tell you what, it feels so good to have those gold logos on the field, man. All right, 2nd and 3. They're playing tight press coverage. I think Carlos Ayu might burn his man. No, he didn't, but the whip route is always open, and Devy's gonna take a good 10. We're gonna zoom in here for Joshua McCracken to get a nice handoff. Superb blocks! And the first touchdown of the national championship goes to the Koalas. Gold Coast Koalas back in red zone territory. Is that a Miami turnover? Oh, I think we got to get something to Dwayne Pounds here. Can't you just feel it? You know, all that shit we talked about Dwayne Pounds, I think he's got to be the guy today. Come on, Dwayne. He'll take 6 yards. I like it. Coach just got me in scat. I'm going to audible this to verticals. I'm looking for Dwayne Pounds on this out route. If he's not home, we take Joshua McCracken right in the middle. Safety valve. I legitimately can't tell you the last time I saw Joshua McCracken drop a football. And I think he's going to get another handoff right here. First and goal. He's already got 1. Could it be 2? Miami just guessed run left and got gashed up the middle. I had a shot at Carlos Ayu, but Dwayne Pounds doesn't have those crazy abilities. He doesn't have those crazy stats. He's just a gritty guy. He's a lunch pail guy. Well, I don't know. Have you seen him? He's not really a lunch pail guy, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Am I right, chat? 2nd and 10. I'm sorry. I say as I'm speaking to myself in my room. Joshua McCracken, big spin. See, so that's the one thing, though. Joshua McCracken in the open field, he's nothing like any other running back I've had. He doesn't have any true ability to, you know, break tackles in the open field. He doesn't have any juke abilities, any spin abilities. He doesn't have overwhelming size. He just literally can't drop the football. He's basically a wide receiver at running back. And we're looking at a 4th and 4, and I'm greedy. And my foot's on the gas. And that's a big rush. Joshua McCracken, he caught it! What did I say about this kid? He doesn't drop the damn ball. 1st and 10, 33 seconds. Let's get this snap off. 4-man rush, double team on the right. A little bit of room, I'm hucking it. Oh my God, Frederick Rowe! Somebody stop me. Somebody stop the Koalas, because we're about to run away with the Natty against the #1 team in the nation. Coach is bringing out Louis. Damn, I've talked a lot of shit about this kid, but if he can come up clutch in the Natty, I'll have nothing to say. I got nothing to say. This kid gets it done. 70 overall kicker. Dude, he's got 99 clutch. He's just not that good of a kicker. Miami scores their first touchdown. They're going onside kick already. In the 4th quarter, Pratt bobbled the last onside, though. Not this time, Pratt. Not this time, Pratt. Good job, son. Koala's got a chance to just put this thing away. 2nd and 10. Diego Pounds. Diego. Wait, I keep calling him. Why did I call him Diego? Dwayne! Great. don't know why I called him Diego. I just kind of made that up. You gotta understand, guys. A lot of names, a lot of made up names, and I have dementia. So, not a good combo. Great whip route. Devy's in! That's our third string wide receiver. He doesn't see the field that often. 4th and 21. Miami's about to lose this ball game. Is it all over? Is it all over? And that's all she wrote. The Gold Coast Koalas are your college football national champions. Oh my God, the first national championship not in the United States comes in 2032. It was a routing too. 31-10, smacked around the Hurricanes. Won the Heisman, won the best coach of the year. Dude, it was an immaculate season for the boys. And I'm waiting for the perfect shot. Where is it? Where's that golden shot that we all love? Was that? Oh, there it is. What we've all been waiting for. Gage Stevens hoisting the trophy. Who else, man? You gotta love an O lineman in the middle of that pit holding it up. Dude, they got dominated. They literally got dicked on in the national championship. The Gold Coast Koalas row, 2 touchdowns, 255, 74% completion. Joshua McCracken, bad averages, good touchdowns. He was good in the red zone, but he wasn't effective otherwise. He didn't really need to be. Dwayne Pounds actually had 6 receptions, 58 yards. George Devy was our lead receiver. And this was a very interesting game. Usually it's Pacheco, Ayu, and McCracken, but today it was Devy. It was Dwayne Pounds. Very cool. On top of that, a spectacular defense. Potts, our star linebacker, 2 sacks, 1.5 out of Grayson Costanzo. Tyler Marquez had 1. No interceptions, but none needed because we just played a spectacular game. Miami ended up punting the ball a lot. We're national champions, gentlemen. We are national champions. All right, first thing I want to do is take a look at the records book. I don't know if you make a new team, does it like reset all records? I assume it does, but I don't know that for a fact. Are we listed in here as Gold Coast? We are. So yes. Oh no, it does not reset your records. So the team that you take over, it keeps their records, but if you beat any of their records, you get new ones. So here are the records for Gold Coast. I replaced the University of Louisiana Monroe or Lafayette Monroe. Regardless, we replaced UL Monroe. And we got the career passing yards. Frederick Rowe now has that. Passing touchdowns. Frederick Rowe now has that. Touchdown catches. AJ Hayward. This would have been in those first 4 seasons when we weren't paying too much attention, so we just got really lucky on that one. And this is awesome to see. Grayson Costanzo, 36 sacks on his career. He had been incredible for us. He was a huge part of the reason we had a lot of success. So that makes me really happy to see that. Now, Gold Coast season records. Justin Marlowe has passing yards. Noah Richmond has receiving. Frederick Rowe has passing touchdowns in a single season. That was this season. Dylan Snell has touchdown catches, and Quan Harvey has interceptions. Interesting, the ones we were able to beat just by pure chance on those first 4 years. And finally, the single game record, the only single game record that we broke was George Devy for touchdown catches in a single game. All right, gentlemen. All right, we got to sim a full season autopilot. See if we can sustain some success after winning the Natty. I will say, I had a ton of eggs in my senior basket. We lost so much talent. We lost like every player that is recognizable to most of us, we lost. Other than Carlos Ayu, who now has 2 platinum tier abilities. He's a senior. George Devy is a junior now. Ogletree is a senior. Pacheco is a junior. Yeah, outside of that, bro, I don't recognize half this team. I mean, Dwayne Pounds, though. Dwayne Pounds got platinum tier outside shield. Shout out the boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Suayu, a 97 speed halfback. Oh my God, he's a freshman. Oh my God, wait, I'm gonna miss that kid. He looks like a freak. Damn, Suayu, sick name too. Oh, what a sad that I. Oh, all right. Looks like TCU made it, and they lost to Oregon in the Natty. We went 8-5 in the follow-up season. We lost a lot of good seniors. I'm not too shocked by that. This was an awesome rebuild. Dude, the Gold Coast Koalas was a banger. But it's time for head coach Matthew Maher to retire from college football. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was such a fun rebuild. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.